Good evening, professors, and welcome to listen to my learning results about the first model, electronics, and 3D drawing workshop. And what I have learning in this model. Firstly is swinging road design for software and the soldering for hardware. And I also learned the 3D printing training manual and the quick reference card. And finally, I learned the electrical installation training manual. Mm, I also try by myself to install the electrical home distribution box. And finally, I understand transistors through this SPICE simulation. So for the first part, swinging road, we we mainly use this software Altium Designer. We learn how to use the site setting, creating library device, schematic captures, and PCB layout editor. And finally, we generating PCB fabrication files. So for the create library, I just learned how to create the library device about the below six elements. There's a linear battery pack, and this is my result of it. And this is a 1000 mil UF capacitor, and this is a 5 voltage DC to DC converter. And this is a GY521 MPU 6050. And this is a battery charger and the protection module. And this is level switch. And the elements I mentioned above were used for our schematic diagram drawing. So this is my schematic diagram swinging row shift, and we can see it content of it is the resistors, and these things is what I created in my library device. And after we finish the swinging road shaped schematic, we start the PCB layout. So there is a edit. So firstly, we creating the board from schematic diagram, and there is editing design rules. Since there will be different amounts of current passing through the different PCB tracks, so that we need to classify the track widths of PCB according to their current load condition before doing PCB layout. And after we placing the elements according to the editing design rules, we just run it. And the auto routing of the PCB board, the routing steps will transform your air wires to board Cooper tracks. It is in this step allows you to make your board functional. You can use the manual or auto routing capability to complete the process. The auto router is based on a retry algorithm, meaning as soon as it cannot route a track, it removes pre-routed track and tries it again. The auto router supports both surface mount and throughout designs. And after the software design, we testers 5 millimeters RGB LED and 3 millimeters green RGB, the soldering power switch and DC to DC converter and linear battery charging controller models and so on. Just the device we mentioned before, and just follow the video to learn how to soldering it in the correct. And this is the finally result, and I will show you a video of it, the result of it. And so this is the first part. And after soldering, we can swinging it and we can see the symbol E, and it's just seem like the double E of it. So I just come to the 3D printing training menu. So we use the Design Spark Mechanical Wave 5.0, and we learned how to convert a planar graph with 2D coordinates to 3D coordinates and like this. So um, this is the final result, and we can rotate in the different direction and say it's just like this. And after this, I will show you I will continue this finally part is the electrical installation. And firstly, we learned the principle of the three-phase current. Yeah, that's important. And the secondly, we learned distribution box installation, electrical conduit installation, wires being installation into conduit, main switch connection, and the power sockets and switches connection. And finally, installing testing. So this is the finally result. We finish it, and I will have the result video for you. So in the house or in the household electricity, the left is the neutral line and the right is fire line, and the middle is grounded. According to this principle, we complete our own home line installation and successfully realized this testing of various components. And I will also show you a video of it. So this is the current power, and this is different elements. So we don't have charging because it have after finishing the testing. So continue. And so there is a summary what I have learned in this module. So firstly, I learned how to use Altium Designer to draw diagram and PCD layout. And you know, what kind of device is okay, because I can create a library device by myself. And secondly, I learned how to design 3D print, just follow the operation of what I learned. And the thirdly is I learned how to solder. Wow, that's amazing in practical skills, I think. And finally, I learned how to electrical the information about electrical installation. So thank you for listening.